Well, greetings Oxbow Creek students, staff, and families. We have a lot going on this week. We're going to start by sharing a couple of things that are coming up. It is time for our bus safety poster contest, and here's an example. If you're interested in being part of this year, we will have paper as well as instructions for you in the office to come and get. Those posters are all due to be turned in on January 31st. We hope to see a large turnout from our school. We are also starting shout-outs. Your teachers have these papers with them in their rooms. If you're interested in giving a little shout-out to a teacher, go ahead and fill this out, and I'll be reading through these and sharing some of those with our entire school. We also have a special recognition we want to give today. Nora's here with us. And Nora participated in our kindness poster contest, and she was selected from our school and also was selected as the top winner for second graders. That's pretty cool. Nora, can you tell us, how did you decide to do this for your poster?
Well, I wanted to show the rock star part, but also the kindness part.
Yeah.
So I made kindness things that and then people singing.
Yeah, so you really did a nice job combining the rock star piece with kindness. What do you think is the most important kindness message that we have going on here? They're all pretty important, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think you're best at?
Spreading kindness.
Spreading kindness. Well, I can certainly see that about you. You're bringing a lot of kindness to all of us here today.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations. Next we have our pledge. Please stand and say the pledge with Miss Carlson's class.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have some students who are with us today to share a little about the Expo project they did last year. We're going to start with Emmy. Emmy, can you tell us what you did last year?
Last year I did a checkerboard, and how I did it, I used mahogany, maple, and oak wood, and then I took two of the woods and glued them all together. We made strips, and then we started gluing them together, and then I made the edges of it, and then we had to sand it down a lot, so now it's smoother.
Yeah, that's really great. Did you have a lot of fun with that project?
Yeah.
Looks like a lot of work, but you enjoyed it. That's really cool. Any ideas about what you might do this year? Are you still thinking?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for giving us a really great idea. Hayden is here with us, and Hayden also did a construction project. Can you tell us about that?
So I made a swamp monster out of clay and paint and modeling materials, and so it took a long time, but it was a lot of fun. But I remember that I should not use the same clay I used, because when it dried it crumbled.
Awesome. So you learned a lot through your project as well. That's great. Thanks for sharing with us. Do you have any ideas about this year's project?
I do, but I don't know if it's going to work out, so it's going to be a surprise.
Awesome. Can't wait to see that. We have Laurel here with us, and Laurel did something really unique. Laurel, can you tell us about that?
Yes, I did Irish dance, and I did it all by myself, and I wanted to do it because I was the starting Irish dance.
That is awesome. Did you have fun doing that?
Yes.
Awesome. Are you planning to do a project this year too? Or a live performance?
Performance again.
That's great. Love to hear about that. Judah, what about you? What did you do last year?
I did a drawing of a t-shirt chip.
Very cool. Do you enjoy drawing?
Yeah, I do, you know.
Yeah, and that's a passion of yours. You can tell by looking at your drawing. Thanks so much for sharing that. Any thoughts about this year's project?
I'm probably going to do a coding thing.
Coding. Coding is really cool. Do you have a lot of fun with that as well? Great. Thank you all for sharing with us. We hope that you learned a little about a project you might want to do as well. We have some students here with us today to share their favorite books.
Hi, I'm Jasper.
And I'm John.
From 4SH.
I'm here to tell you about one of our favorite books, Holes by Louis Achar.
Holes is about a kid named Stanley who was at Camp Green Lake for a crime he did not do. Does he ever escape or get out before his time is over?
If you like adventure books, then you would love Holes.
Nice job, guys. Did you have a lot of fun? Both of you read that book?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
He read it before me.
Nice. Did you share with him that that was a really good one to read?
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks for sharing with us today.
Hi, I'm Ethan from CWH. I'm here to tell about one of my favorite books, Moonshot by Michael Collins. Moonshot is about the people getting ready to go to the moon. If you like adventure books, then you will love Moonshot.
Are adventure books your favorite kind of book?
Yeah.
Very cool. Thanks for sharing with us today.
Hi, I'm Monica. And I'm Adelaide. We're from 3UN. We're here to tell you about one of our favorite books, What Do You Do With a Problem by May Beeson. What Do You Do With a Problem is about how strong we are. Every problem has an opportunity for something good. You just have to look for it. If you like fiction books, then you will love What Do You Do With a Problem.
Did you girls read that book together or separately?
We read it together.
Was it fun to partner read something?
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks for sharing with us today.
Hi, I'm Victoria from Tulipy. I'm here to tell you about one of my favorite books, Wonder, by R.G. Palafico. Wonder is about a boy with a deformed face. Then one day he has to go to school, but people start staring at him by the corners of their eyes. If you like realistic fiction books, then you would love Wonder.
That's great. Did you also read or watch the movie?
No, I've only read the
No,
book.
you read the book. That's awesome. I love when people start with the book. It was an even better book. Thanks for sharing with us. That's all we have for you today. We have some students here to acknowledge for being wild about learning. We're going to start with Bianca this morning. Bianca comes to school each day ready to learn with a smile on her face. See that? She's a friend to everyone and can always depend on her for making really good choices. Nice job. Also says that you can read many books by sounding out words. You like writing and you're an excellent artist. Wonderful, sweetheart. Congratulations. Great work. Next we have Addison. And Addison, or Addie, do you like to be called Addie?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is wild about learning because when there is a list of things to do, you get right to work. Does that sound like you? Nice job. You like to work hard so that you can grow as a learner and you're always doing your best. You also want the best for your classmates. That's pretty cool. Thank you, sweetheart. Nice job.
Thank you.
We have Blake with us today, and Blake recently had an election for class president. Is that true? Pretty cool. You were one of the candidates and you went home and wrote a speech to present to the class. In the speech, you promised to lead the class well and suggested that your class donate to St. Jude's Hospital. That's pretty incredible. What a kind thing to do. Thank you for being such a great student. We have Caitlin here with us today, and Caitlin is here because she's been recognized for managing her emotions really well. Sometimes that's a hard thing to do, but it sounds like you're pretty stellar at that. You manage your emotions by asking when you need help. That's an incredible trait. And when you're nervous, if the teacher asks a question, you don't get worried. You just say, I might need help with that one, or I'm not sure yet. Sometimes that's hard to do, but it's such a great strategy for learning even more for yourself. And it feels really good to manage our own emotions, doesn't it? Wonderful job. Thank you so much. It's great to hear about your growth and the wonderful things that you're doing. That's all we have for this week. Just a reminder that registration forms for our expo are due on Friday, February 7th. If you're doing a live event, we need those back by January 31st. That's all we have for this week. Let's make it a great week.